What is Agile? Agile is not a software. Agile is not a tool. Agile is not a product. Agile is a generic concept that promotes rapid software development. It advocates iterative development, the process of rehashing requirements and implementation constantly by close collaboration among self-organizing multidiscipline teams. Big words, but it's really much simpler than it sounds. Before Agile, the process of getting a program into the hands of the customer, called Waterfall Process, involved assembly line-like steps. We're a bit oversimplifying here. Step 1. Create the requirements. Step 2. Write the code. Step 3. Test the code. Step 4. Deploy to customers and maintain. The problem is that more often than not, things are discovered down the pipe, way later in the implementation timeline, that will change the spec and throw the whole process out of whack. Agile, on the other hand, encourages tweaking the work again and again with the whole team until you get it right. The spirit of Agile was outlined in the Agile Manifesto, developed by 14 software development gurus and handed down to the proletariat as commandments for best practices in software development. Now, you can't say Agile without saying Scrum. Scrum is the most common Agile process framework, but not the only. With Scrum, the product is implemented during a series of fixed time periods called sprints. Every sprint is usually 2 weeks. In each sprint, the team finishes a part of the project and learns from it so they can be more efficient and accurate in their planning for the next sprint. Before launching a sprint, the team meets to plan what's in it and assign the tasks to the resources. During the sprint, the Scrum Master, fancy word for coordinator, meets with the product owner and the development lead every day to iron out any outstanding issues and track the progress closely. One very important part of Scrum is continuous change of plan. At the beginning of every sprint, the team looks at the backlog, which is the list of features, called stories, that still needs to be implemented, selects a subset that matches the capacity of the team, and assigns the stories to the developers. At the end of every sprint, the team will evaluate the performance of the sprint and take that into consideration in planning the next sprint. That's it. There is more under the hood, but this should get you started.